I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So it might be time at the linebacker position. It might be time for a change. Oh yeah, it might be time to put Brian Asamoah in the game. Let me expound why. So if you look at the game and look at the film and just see how the Vikings linebackers played against the Eagles. No disrespect to Hicks and Kendricks, right? Respect to them both. But they look very slow at times. They showed up late on a lot of plays at times. Some passes that Eric Kendrick normally probably would pick, he was late. Now, have they lost a step? Are they slower? Can they run with speedy teams? This is something the Vikings got to think about. Because you need speed on the field. You have to match speed with speed, right? Now Hicks had a great play. Great tackler. Kendricks, a good tackler for the most part. Solid linebackers. But that's a physical position. It wears on you after years of being in the league. Especially if you battle injury as you get older, right? It's a different game, a different ball game. Pass-heavy league now. The linebackers have to be able to run with tight ends, receivers at certain times. They have to have speed. So when I say Brian Asamoah might need to get some playing time, you're talking about a guy who has speed that you can't coach. Now, he may need to work on other things that come over time with molding and development, but his speed, that's something you can't coach. He can run sideline to sideline with a running back, receiver, tight end, etc. Period. If we're being real, not biased, Eric Kendricks and Jordan Hicks were getting ran by at times. Couldn't keep up with the speed at times, right? Now, am I saying you need to bench them or they're washed up or they can't play? No, I'm not saying that. But they may need to be put in certain positions. Brian Asamoah may need to come in on passing plays, right? They may need to mix it up with the rotation just like at the cornerback position. Because you can't coach speed. And when you're playing speedy teams like the Eagles, they played the Dolphins this year. Teams with speed, they'll run all over the field on you if you're not careful. You have to match speed with speed as much as possible. And no disrespect once again, but Eric Kendricks and Jordan Hicks look slow at times, bro. Heavy. Now, is that saying they're not good players or good linebackers? No. They have other skills that they bring to the table. Dig me? They still can play ball, but it's a difference. So I'm saying the Vikings need to think about bringing in Brian Asamoah, a guy who you know is fast, who can run sideline to sideline. You can send him on blitzes. Period. Speed is important in this game. We see it week in, week out. Bottom line. So Eric Kendricks, Jordan Hicks, great veteran leaders, good guys. You want to see them do good, right? But we must speak facts and keep it real. If they can't run with tight ends or make plays in the passing game, right? Or have that quickness or speed to run with running backs out of the backfield, a change may need to be made. That's the league it is. The competition rises. How do your players perform? Period. So whether we're talking scheme change, position change, whatever, the Vikings need to find some way to get more speed on the field, being Brian Asamoah. That's the bottom line. That's what it is, like it or not. Because when they come across these teams with speed, who throw the ball downfield, crossing routes, etc., it's going to be a problem if your linebackers can't run, period. That's the bottom line, like it or not. So me as a true fan, I want to see Brian Asamoah in real-time games. I want to see his speed on the field. Whether it's certain packages, whatever. He needs to be utilized ASAP, bottom line. That's my take, my opinion on it, man. Big SKOL here. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, you hear me? SKOL. Like that.